A 1, 2, 3. Morning! Hello, I am Adam Hatton.
And I'm just Ken.
Otherwise known as Gary C, who's Barbie bounding.
I'm Barbie bounding.
We are heading on a new Disney cruise to
La Rochelle. Did you know that I'm 26% French Germanic?
So it's a 4-night cruise. We've got 2 days at sea and then a port day at La Rochelle aboard the
Disney Dream.
Disney Dream.
My first Disney cruise ship that I went on.
Yeah, and one of my favourites. I've just went on a series with my friend Jen. So if you haven't seen that, that'll be a different take from this one.
A very different series. That was an adult series. This is The Child is Loose.
That was spa appointments, adult dining, etc. This cruise is going to be
characters. He's like, no. Yes.
I know who I'm going on a cruise with. Let's put it that way. Anyway, sit back, relax. If you're new, please consider subscribing, and I hope you enjoy some Disney cruise magic on the Dream.
I come to you with gifts. It says my social battery, and it slides up and down.
Did you see an Instagram ad and thought, oh, I'll buy that?
I bought them for us both. Just as a fun thing. So when we're feeling tired or whatever to each other, we can go.
One thing I forgot to mention is we're actually doing concierge on this cruise as well, which is very exciting. So I've got my little models here. I've got one of the Wish, which is the newest class of ship, which is called the Triton class. There's going to be 3 different ships. Then there's this is the Fantasy here, which is also the same class as the Dream we're going on today. And then me and Gary have done the Magic, which is the original class of Magic and Wonder. So basically, we've done concierge together on the Magic, and I've done concierge with my friend Kieran on the Wish. So we've shown you those categories, but we've not done it on the Dream Fantasy. So we figured with the Dream coming to the UK and with the shorter itineraries, concierge becomes a little bit more affordable. Obviously, and less time on the ship, the cheaper it is. So yeah, we're going to have a look at what the lounge is like on this cruise, and see if the perks are worth it on this class of ship.
So this is what cars look like.
On the road again.
On the road again.
You are listening to Swift FM, that is live, coming to you from the drive to Southampton with Adam and my co-host Gary C. Gary C, how are you doing?
I'm doing fabulous, because I'm just Ken.
Coming up next, we've got, what? It's more Taylor Swift!
Hooray!
Yay!
Talk me through what I'm doing right now, Mr. Hatton.
So, on the day of your cruise, you do need to fill in a compulsory questionnaire just to check for any symptoms of COVID, other illnesses that may be transmitted during the cruise. This way they can check that everyone's answered no to all those questions and make sure everyone's in top condition. Cheeky little road chef, because guess what? Adam needs a wee!
Stretch those hams.
I'm just kidding.
Why do all service stations have these?
I don't know, maybe it's just enticing. We've been there. Sea Life Brighton. That's nowhere near here though.
Yeah, but we're on the way to places, aren't we?
Oh right.
Right, anyway, come on, let's go.
So I was just looking at the thing.
So we stop for 10 minutes. He looks at the timer and goes, oh, they've added 10 minutes onto the time. That's how time works. If we stop for 10 minutes,
Who knows?
it's a 10-minute timer added.
Works.
Oh my god.
I've got the strap on in case I break the camera. But how's your social battery?
I've put it down 1.
Oh come, oh ye faithful.
We are stuck in traffic. So we've worked out there's a perfect storm. It's Pride this weekend in Southampton. It's the bank holiday weekend. There's a cruise going. What was the other thing? With summer holidays, and it's the last week of the summer holidays as well. So, and we're going to the coast. So, perfect storm.
Nothing to say really, just a bag of wet ones.
Have you had a wet one today?
Have you?
When we were coming to choose parking for this cruise, ABP Parking is the provider in the port. They were just completely full, and I think there must be like some resurfacing work or something going on, because whatever I tried, you couldn't get parking in the port, and this is like months in advance. So we've now chosen to park with someone called Penguin Parking, who I've never heard of before, but supposedly they're quite near the port. drop the car off, and then they shuttle us to the ship. Welcome to Penguin Parking.
There's a penguin there. Can you see it? Can you see it? There it is. Oh.
Okay. So. Oh, here we go.
Hello.
We've made it to the port of Southampton and just pulled into Penguin Parking. They basically showed us to a parking space and came and checked our name, and now we're just waiting to be collected, and I think we're going to be taken on one of these shuttles over to the ship. We've put the tags on our luggage, and because we're concierge, they are like a brownie colour. Normally they're blue. Gary's just said he can smell the sea air.
I can. It's very, very nice.
Low tide.
Yeah. Lovely. Oh. Speaking to my people.
the guy working here had like a packet of, was it crisps?
Packet of hula hoops.
And he was like, see these children? None for you. Eating them. Brilliant, brilliant. So Penguin Parking has worked out £109 for 4 nights, which is, in my opinion, quite expensive for essentially just leaving your car, because you think I can get a week at Heathrow in like meet and greet or valet for about the same price. So, but there was nothing else available, so we take what we get. It's the P&O Iona there.
Massive ship.
Brogan's been on that one, hasn't she?
Yep, she has.
Getting all excited now.
Yeah.
Right, here we are then.
Thank you very much.
If for any reason, I don't know which terminal you're coming back to, if you're back in this one, just stay inside. They might say to you, oh, go and wait outside. Please don't. Stay inside. We'll find you much easier.
Okay.
Okay.
But whichever terminal it is, give us a ring when you're outside with your bags. And on the landline you've got on that card, and one of us drivers will be straight round to collect you.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Brilliant.
We're currently in the Queen Elizabeth II cruise terminal, which is one of the older terminals, but Penguin Parking out of 5.
5.
5. It took a little bit to get out of the car
Get
park,
loaded up and going.
but they were dealing with plenty of people, but all the staff were very friendly and they were quite efficient, so I would recommend them so far. We'll see if my car's still intact when we get back.
It's exciting to see the funnels of the ship and the
Yeah. We're now going to go and drop our bags over there and get started. Goodbye, my luggage. Goodbye, my friend.
Oh, that feels good. No gear now. Loosey goosey, get the camera out. Go, picture time.
Hello.
Hi. It seems very different to what I remember.
It's a different terminal.
Oh, it's completely different.
Yeah. Check-in's just there, and they also have a concierge guest check-in just here. Hello, how are you? Yes, we are. Thank you.
Very much.
Woo!
Oh, I like the carpet.
It's very nice.
Nice carpet.
Ooh. Kitty, warm kitty. Hello. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
If you have your passport
I do.
and your stateroom number for me, please.
Stateroom number is 12028. 25th anniversary of Disney Cruise Line.
Yes. Okay, take your bag then.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, I thought you were going to sing. Oh dear. Red.
I broke it.
Oh, well, that didn't last very long, did it?
Oh no, I broke it.
It's 11:59, which means it's about nearly an hour after our boarding group started, so we were allowed to check in from 11 AM. So it is now on boarding group 9, so that gives you some indication. They started boarding on time, which is pretty good.
And so it begins.
Picture, picture. I can see the lifeboat.
You see the yellow lifeboat.
Put your hand on your heart and tell me I will be waiting.
You can't tell, this is an 80s inspired trip. We are singing 80 songs all the time.
Dressed as Ken.
Dressed as Ken and Barbie Gingham.
This is it. This is it. This is it.
Oh, 25th anniversary Mickey's up there.
for the Taylor Vine family. Disney Dream, please welcome aboard Adam and Gary.
Thank you. Hi.
Okay, this is one of my favourite features of the ship.
The lift.
The little device.
Our plan is to go up to the kids club first, so that we can hopefully see that before all the kids start arriving. Because otherwise, you won't really get a chance to see it. Because I'm not going to show other people's kids.
No, and it's open house at the beginning, so if you want to be nosy, like we do.
We've come up to deck 12 because this is where Paolo is. This was by mistake because I thought we were at the front of the ship. Turns out we're at the back of the ship right
So now where do we go?
Go down a floor and then across.
Oh, right. Wow, that's a great view.
Lovely, isn't it? You get the funnels in the background there.
Yeah.
If you bring your swimming costumes, a great time to go in the pool or go on the slide. If it's not raining. God, you can tell this is a British cruise, can't you?
The nips are cutting glass.
It's a bit dreary over here in Southampton.
But incredible to be on the ship because of all the colours and like the textures.
Well, that's the thing, that it's making it look more vibrant.
Yeah, it's making it look really bright.
I'm telling you now, embarkation day is stressful. Chaos.
Although, we got through the process very quickly, almost too quickly.
Yeah.
And now we're on board. We can start to turn things down a notch. But yeah, the pool's looking very nice and clean.
Oh, it's a walk-up one. I forgot that.
Yeah, oh, the bar, yeah.
Do you want your hooves to get a little bit? I don't want children, but I'd love a little dog with one. That would be great.
A cat?
Oh, they're all different things.
It's very cute. This is an extra charge, the nursery.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe not.
Well, no, isn't that a scene in the film when Ken's in a boat?
Oh yes, I'm recreating the film. You should put some music over this so it's like, does that come off? No.
Right, you're a liability. Get out of the ship. Put those claws inside. All the way in. Oh. Stripping the hands off, giving you new skin.
My fingers!
Oh, this is cool. Disney Infinity. Oh god, Disney Infinity is long gone.
Yeah, but look at all the cool figures.
Oh, collectibles!
Collectibles?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that is good.
This is lovely.
What's your favourite area? The princessy sort of stuff, the Star Wars and stuff, or the disco Mickey Mouse?
Not the Star Wars, but I like this area. It's like I like the fibre optics and the tree and stuff.
No way.
Rex poking his head in.
Yes.
For one night and one night only, it's Ken!
I love this. 25th anniversary of Disney Cruise. You did good. Could I also have the pasta, please? The pasta. Yeah. And then the dessert's gonna be? The dessert will be the carrot cake. The carrot.
We've just sat down in Royal Palace, Royal Court, it's one of the two.
It could be either of them.
And we have just been seated in the concierge lunch.
Yes.
So if you happen to be sailing concierge, instead of going to Amadeus Pilot, you would come here. So there is still a table service restaurant open with the same menu that we've got in here if you fancy this and you're not sailing concierge. Funnily enough, we actually ended up with Augustine, who is the server me and Jen had on our last cruise on here in Paolo. So imagine if we go to Paolo and he's our server there.
That would be amazing. You're so lovely. So Jen, good recommendation.
Say when.
When? Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I was going to keep going, you know.
I don't know how they've managed it, but the beef empanada is even better than the beef empanada I had, like, back in the spring.
It's really good.
Soup, out of 5.
5. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Penne pasta?
Huh?
Penne pasta?
Oh, yes.
Did you think I was calling you a name or something?
I was like, what do you call me? It's really lovely. It's really soft. Why does it taste so soft?
Pasta. It's been cooked.
Nom nom.
I'm now going to dine with the chicken Caesar salad. Gary's chowing down on a work of art.
I felt bad breaking into it, but you know, needs must. That is incredible.
If you are sailing concierge, I do recommend coming to the lunch because then you'll actually get the chance to meet the concierge team, as they'll come around and like ask if you've got any questions and maybe like book you in for anything in particular. So say for example you wanted to go to the spa, or if you wanted to have like a certain dining reservation that you haven't had a chance to get, instead of going to those actual locations, they'll come to the table and ask if there's anything they want to book in for you.
They're still doing the welcomes, but the rooms are now open.
Disney Green, please welcome aboard the Townsend family.
He's hunting out the pins already. I can see him sniffing around.
I was sniffing around.
They're in there. Mickey's mainsail.
Hello, lover.
Hello, it's pins. There's not the dream one that you want.
No.
I've already hunted that out. Anything else?
My guy is as dodgy as mine. It could be anything in there. I need to get a closer look.
From 6 PM you can. 12:2028. Oh, ours is actually on the thing. That's handy. La 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 la. Oh, I love the fact that this is like a slightly different carpet and the walls are like fancy.
Very nice.
Oh, it smells lovely.
This is us.
This is us.
We're at the end. Picture.
Oh, do we have our little private door?
We do.
Oh, that's handy. That is very handy. Now, normally you get a gold card anyway for being concierge, but in this occasion that we've got like a silver anniversary version of gold. Ooh,
I like it. Collection.
Let's go and have a little tour, shall we?
In we go. Oh, our bags are in there.
Oh, that's handy.
That's handy.
Oh, I love the carpet.
Where is it? Okay. Let's put it in the actual door.
I said put the key in the door and he's there like fumbling everywhere.
Oh, don't leave the house.
Oh, this is quite nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, lovely pillows.
Lovely.
I love the colour scheme of it. Where are you sleeping then?
On the balcony?
Because that's not...
It must be a bed.
Maybe it comes... Must do. Oh, it comes out that way. You've got a double bed.
Oh, I like that. Good.
Yeah, because normally in the other staterooms, if the sofa is like a single bed that flips over, in coming into the room, there's a card on the bed that says my name on it. And it says, Happy Birthday! Because it was my birthday last week. Adam, wishing you a very happy birthday, mate. All your dreams come true. Your concierge team. Oh, that's lovely. And they've even put a little badge in. Happy birthday! That's lovely.
You get to keep this.
Now, do you get to keep that? Look at that
Oh.
leather pouch. And he's thinking, oh, can I keep that? No.
Oh, so you just get the stationery.
You can keep the stationery.
Are these
Trying
removable?
No! Stop trying to thieve things. Stateroom tour.
With Gary C. Join me now. Millennial pause. As I'm not even a millennial, just to let you know, I am Generation X.
He is old.
Hey! So, you've got lots of little storagey things here. Oh, be careful, Gary C. Or not.
Okay, why doesn't Adam take over the opening drawers and cupboards?
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Robes.
Step off my gowns.
You need to
Got
calm
The
down.
little feet.
You're being too
Please.
loud. Life jackets?
Yep.
You can't just point at things and go, these. You've got to give people the tour. Just close them with a bit of grace, Gary C.
Right, this is the bar toilet. This is a great tour. Let's see how big it is.
It's big enough to fit you, so it must be lovely and spacious.
I'm sorry, I couldn't. Oh!
H2O product.
So we requested those.
Oh, did you?
So normally, concierge guests get Elemis products. I prefer the H2O products.
Elemis? I thought it was Elemis.
Elemis? What am I saying?
You saying Elemis? I thought it was Elemis. Same.
This is like the Leviosa. No,
Leviosa.
Leviosa. Right, so look, there's a little foot towel down there. I think there's some bags for sanitary products. Sharps bag. Yeah, okay, that's that. Next one.
Next one. I may have said something inappropriate, so we've got to retake that. Let's try the sanitizer gel, Enchanted Memories.
Is it sanitizer gel?
Yeah. It's got a little device. It's a sanitizer gel, but it's got a protective thing. You do.
Hold this. Right. Now the thing is, Gary, there's a tab,
I was trying to take it
and
off.
then you pull the tab and it comes off. Like
Well,
that.
it was not coming off me. Hand. No, not for that bit.
This is the quality content you asked for.
It smells really nice. What's this called?
Oh no, it smells like the concierge lounge does.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if we can get some more then. So, yeah, you can even, there's a little chair in there.
So this is a round bathtub. So this is the same size as a family stateroom with veranda. If you've seen my cruise series with Jen, that's the room I had then.
An exfoliating sponge.
A loofah.
Oh, for all those hard to reach areas.
Oh, for goodness sake. Right, coming into the main space, we have a queen-size bed with plenty of space underneath the bed to store your luggage. There's a connecting door there in case you wanted to share with people, which we've done before, and that was quite fun. There's a curtain to divide and a TV just here. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Stop clattering, making noise.
This is an ASMR video.
No, it's not. Stop it.
What?
Creating more ASMR.
I like touching things. I suffer from anxiety. Yeah, that's
You're terrible to take to an art gallery.
Monet. Hey.
Here on the countertop, you've got a fridge just in here, and in concierge, this should be. Ta-da!
Oh, is that free?
Well, yeah, well, not free, because, you know, there's nothing about concierge that's free.
Well, I was going to say.
It's included.
Oh, right.
So we've got some water, Coke, Diet Coke, and Sprite in there. They do restock it with other things if you would like. TV, a little bit of cubby space, some small drawers there, small drawers here, a cupboard. Also, wine glasses and champagne glasses.
Oh la la.
There's a letter from the concierge team here which kind of talks us through the different things that they've got, including the times at which they're going to be serving different food and beverages in the lounge. Also get a complimentary fruit bowl.
Oh, the fruits for the fruits.
We've already used that joke before.
That was his joke, and I am using it because, yay. I'm back, girls!
I'm going to be recycling as much content as I can.
But talking of stuff.
Ooh.
Gifts.
If you happen to be a Castaway Club member, on your 2nd cruise, 5th cruise, or 10th cruise, or 25th cruise, you move up through the different categories. So this bag is the silver gift. This is the gold gift. And then this towel is the platinum gift. I have just recently got these, so congratulations, Gary C!
It's a windfall!
Gary's gold, so he's got that lanyard.
I am now gold. This is my first gold lanyard, and they've recently redesigned them, so I have a special one.
And I've got platinum. Lovely.
Wow. Oh, I didn't know it does that.
Stepping out to the veranda. Ooh, this is quite nice and private because you've got a white wall there. And then there's a connector if you wanted to join with the other people next to you, if you happen to be sharing. But this lovely Southampton view. And we're at the forward of the ship, so we're quite near the front. Let's hope it gets a bit warmer out to sea.
Let's hope Gary C finds his fun. Oh, there it is. I was like, I need a picture of the stuff, I need a picture of the stuff. I can't find my phone because it's so dark, it's just blended in.
Finished unpacking. I've tucked into the little fruit bowl. I have myself a little blackberry.
And some raspberries, very nice.
This is currently the weather we're looking at heading towards us. So there's a good, so like, it's like, doom.
So it could be that the sail away party sails away. Oh, you just missed it.
I saw it in the reflection,
Ooh.
the lightning bolt. Here it comes, listen. There you go, listen to that. It's gonna be a storm, girls. Uh-oh. Scaredy girls.
Oh, Mickey Mouse.
In the event the sail away party does get moved inside, it goes into the atrium. And with the atrium, it can get very claustrophobic because you think the ship can hold about 4,000 people. It's not looking good. If the majority of people want to go and see the show, it's going to get pretty cramped in there. So we'll play it a bit fast and loose as to whether or not we actually go to the sail away party if it's indoors. It's about 2:30, coming up to 3 o'clock right now. So we've got a bit of time before the muster drill, in which case we'll have to go to that anyway and, you know, do all the procedures about where to go for the lifeboats and all that stuff before the magic can even begin anyway. So it might be an opportunity to...
The grapes have got pips in, just so you know. It wasn't me, it was a seagull.
Sorty! Sorty! Ah, the little people are down there are waving to us. Hello!
Quick flash them!
I think they're towing a... Quick flash them!
Get the mates of Inky out!
I think they're towing a sailboat that's lost its sail. The port has disappeared because of the rain, and you can see it coming this way. That is wild.
Get your hats, coats and scarves, girls. We're in for a storm.
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner, 'cause you're in one. Oh, retreat! 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 Retreat!
Wow! Oh, listen to that. Banshees.
Well,
Sail away, sail away, sail away.
I mean, we joined a Disney cruise in Southampton. What were we expecting?
We're expecting greatness. We're expecting the gods to shine on us. But King Triton has other ideas.
If you join this Disney cruise vlog thinking, ooh, a lovely Southampton summer cruise, this is exactly what you get with a British summer cruise. Funnily enough, when me and Rachel did a cruise from Dover in 2019, I think.
Oh, that rained loads.
Like, didn't even see the sun, didn't even know it existed.
Love it.
It was just grey. Well, hopefully La Rochelle was going to be nice. You said that the weather's looking good.
Yeah, I have checked the weather, and La Rochelle, did I mention that I'm French Germanic? That is going to be warm, so we might go the opposite end and be cooking. So you don't know what you're going to get.
You get this.
You get this.
Whilst everyone's settling into the rooms, we're going to try and show you around the concierge lounge whilst it's a little bit quieter. It might be the case because it's raining, everyone's got the same idea, but, you know, you live and learn. Okay, right, I'm going to stop you right there. So, these tags are designed to make it longer for you. Now, I personally recommend bringing a card that's not your Disney Cruise Line card, because then you can just pop it in and out without risking losing this. Ooh, very nice. Right, scan your card.
Oh.
On the bottom bit, the other bottom bit.
All right.
There we go.
I'm not used to such wonderful things.
Ooh. I've never been in here. How cute is that? That's lovely, isn't it?
How long something like that takes to actually make?
Oh, weeks.
Ask Kieran, he makes miniatures.
He does.
Oh.
I love the fact that it's got like this lovely like entryway and
It's really nice.
so there's a magical door. The lounge is quite busy right now, so it's not the easiest thing to show
I'm
you.
just going to be nosy outside. This is massive up here.
Oh wow!
This is huge.
I was expecting it to be like a tiny little thing.
This is really big.
I love this like seating area.
Yeah, I do.
And on the deck they do have little complimentary things. They've got a little water spray, facial spray, sun creams as well, complimentary. Oh, and we're right by Satellite Falls, my favourite place on the ship. Look, look.
Oh yeah.
It is raining, so I'm not going to go beyond this thing to show you, but yeah, that's my favourite area on the entire ship, so that's going to be quite handy to just kind of pop out. And they even have a hot tub. Oh, and a child safety gate, that's quite handy. Ooh, let's give it a little test. All very nice and warm. So you can get in here either by coming up these stairs just here from the lounge, or they have a door that side and a door that side. Ooh, little Mickey Mouse sugars. And silver anniversary. We had a little cup of tea in the concierge lounge. It was very busy in there, so we're now going to have a little wander around the ship. And the thing I've noticed between the lounge that we've had in this ship compared to the Magic and also the Wish, which I did at the beginning of this year, that one doesn't have any the one on here doesn't have any windows, so if you're claustrophobic at any point, it might not be the one for you.
I like the fact they've all got the Disney Wish new logo now.
Yeah, with the
animation.
graphics.
Oh.
And they're setting up the stage for the sail away party. Trying to anyway.
I didn't realise they drained the pools.
Oh yeah! I didn't think they drained them, I thought they just put a slider across it. At least the sun's come out, eh?
Sun has come out.
Sun has got his hat on. Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip hip, you're gay.
Although, I mean, facts. Where to, GC?
I don't know, it's just Moo Moo Shiroo.
Have a little Moo Moo Shiroo. Why the Australian accent?
I don't know.
Little Moo Moo Shiroo.
Are we going past the theatre at any chance? The cinema? See what they've got on?
You've already been to the cinema?
I mean, just to go past it, see what they've got on.
You know there's an app for that.
Oh yeah, there is. Also, we forgot to tell you that because we're concierge, you get 24 hours of the Wi-Fi for free. We didn't know that, but we do now.
Is it every guest? No.
Yeah.
I think every guest gets the first 24 hours because that's...
Just 24.
Oh no, it's not. I think it's like a certain number of gigabytes, so that if you haven't downloaded the app, by the time you get to the ship, you have enough data to do it. Where are we? Deck 8. Keep going. The lifts are quite busy today, and now we're taking the stairs, and Gary's like, hang on a minute, this ain't a gen cruise.
We ain't doing the stairs.
We should be doing the lifts.
Lift me up.
We're getting there. We're currently on deck 4. We're currently still underneath a big lifeboat. Let's do our muster drill, so we know how to use life jackets and stuff.
You are part of Assembly Station G. We are on the port side. That is the left side of the outer deck. A nice way to remember that is the word port has the same amount of letters as the word left, if that helps you at all when you're looking at the front of the ship.
Muster drill all done.
I need a beverage.
I need a glass of water. But who needs a glass when you've got the magical fridge?
I'm like an old man sitting in this chair.
My mother needs a perch. Oh, yeah. We watched Mamma Mia recently, so you actually know what that reference is from.
I do, I remember now. I had seen it when it first came out, I just, you know, me being me.
Ooh. Love it! Well, take it from us. Can't get a spot.
Can't see anything.
It is Bravo.
I can't actually physically see the actual real life characters, I can just see the screen.
Yeah. Trust the British families, no matter the weather, even if it's a little bit nip.
Oh, they'll get in that water.
They'll get in that pool, don't you worry. We have now started sailing away. Unfortunately we missed out on the sail away party, but we heard the horn.
We heard the horn, we saw it on the screen. We saw 2 seconds on the screen. But
and we've now left the dock.
We are sailing, sailing away.
Feel free to explore the features of on TV.
Who knew the goose loves jazz? Hello. Oh, lovely to see you. Yeah, you look great.
We figured we should probably take advantage of the concierge lounge. We're not big drinkers.
But it'd be
What
nice
was
to
the
go.
thing you said in the last vlog? I'm not a big drinker, but always had a cocktail in his hand.
It's a Simpsons reference of Marge. In one of the very first episodes of the first series, she gets off her face and goes, "I'm not a drinker."
So let's go and get a little drink. You need to scan your card.
Not the friendship bracelet I got. It says, "You are enough." See?
Which is perfect. We don't know how they knew. Oh, this is how we like it.
Yeah, this is how it is normally during dinner time and show time.
Oh, perfect. So they've got bracelets here that have got like Mickey Mouse and diamonds. They've got a couple of concierge earrings, concierge bracelets. It's a little bit more expensive than my friendship bracelet that I'm wearing right now.
Very nice.
These are all very nice. I think these ones are just like expensive things, but these ones have all got like the actual.
Ooh, isn't that nice?
The ring.
Happy birthday
Signet ring.
to you.
Oh, you getting me a birthday present?
No.
There's a little ship model here. And also a bell, which is very cute. This is what the seating area looks like. It's a square room, and the windows look out to the hallway. So the only natural light you're getting is from a skylight up there. You've got your concierge desk as you come in on the right-hand side. So if you need any reservations changing or any questions, let me show you what's on the buffet. They do have a help yourself selection here at various different times. That's the thing that's in our room. Cheese plate, yes!
Fresh fish! It's
So-
not fresh fish, it's cheese plate.
Some breads, and then that's the drink station.
Oh, it's in time.
I like the music, I don't know if you can hear it. As well as the alcoholic beverages, they've also got a coffee machine. That's the door up to the sun deck that we saw earlier. And there's two doors either side of the buffet to go back out to the halls, so you don't have to necessarily come in through the front door every time. Oh, gosh. Isn't it a hard knock life, Gary C?
Oh, not without my hat on.
Not much enough. What? Is that meant to make it better?
Hasn't it?
Got a little Malibu and Coke from the lounge. We have a nice little cheese plate. And now...
Not me, before everyone writes in.
What?
No cheese for me, no cheese for me.
No lactose tablets were seen.
No.
We're watching the British coast go by. And actually the weather's turned out to be alright. Touch wood. I'm not a drinker. It's nice to have maybe one drink, but well, when I went with Jen, I had the Paris 75. That was way too strong.
What's that?
Way too strong. I was at dinner like,
Well, we asked the guy to like give us a tiny amount, not even a proper shot,
and it was still a double.
because their shots are like wild.
They're like a pour. 2 shots of vodka. Glug, 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 glug. Hi everyone, and welcome to Adam's magical treasure trove of things I brought to show you.
You just sit around on that, didn't you?
I did. So today we are letting you know that adamhatton.com, which is the merchandise shop, is reopening. It hasn't been in-house for a year and a half, thereabouts.
And now you're doing it all.
And now I'm doing it all back in-house again, and we've got things to show you. So, things that we will be selling.
Show us your wares!
Showing the wares. How would you like a morning tea towel?
Oh, lovely.
Screen printed.
Love a
with
castle.
a hanging hoop for your pleasure.
Ooh, wahoo.
We have a morning canvas tote bag. Oh, I'm just gonna pop to the shops, go and get myself a little bit of merchandise.
Oh, moo-moo-sharoo round
Moo-moo
the streets
sharoo.
with that.
Morning hat.
Oh, great.
So if you're looking for a little stylish number for playing sports,
or just milling around town.
Or milling around town.
Again, just Moo Moo Sharuin.
Moo Moo Sharuin. Right, so we're going on to the clothes. Now, if you've been a long-time supporter of the shop and stuff like that, you know I don't like plastic. This is not plastic. This is 100% compostable bags. So basically, we wanted a way to make sure that the t-shirts looked nice and presentable and were all individually clean and sealed, but we didn't want to add plastic to the world, so 100% compostable bag. Let me try. So there's a white morning t-shirt here. You've probably seen the t-shirts before, so I won't bore you with those. Black.
Lovely.
And then we've also got the hoodies. Now I'm going to open the one that I know people are very, very keen to see again.
Dusty pink.
Dusty pink. This one will go first, I promise you. Look at this.
Very nice.
Such a lovely colour.
Is it soft? Let me check.
Is it soft?
I just needed to check.
Who do you think I am?
I needed to check.
Who do you think I am? So yeah, so that's the morning pink. This is the extra large. And I do find that the hoodies are slightly bigger, but it depends on your comfort level as to like whether you want them to be hanging loose.
I like everything to be big, big, big.
T-shirts I think are true to size, do you agree?
Yeah, I like
get
the
extra large and they fit me perfectly. And squeeze into a large, but we don't squeeze into anything when we're 30. Air Force Blue. So I'll show you this colour compared to...
I was going to say it looks dark through the packaging, but it's not actually as dark.
This is compared to the Dusty Pink.
Very nice.
I've got the black as well.
It's a very deep black as well. It's not charcoal, it's like proper true black.
There's a black.
See?
Lovely. And these are screen printed as well, so they should last longer than just like a digital print or anything.
Hooray!
It's going to disappear to somewhere.
Hooray! Adam's just gone to the concierge thing to get a cheese plate or something, you know, as he do. And he said to me, "Oh, can you put the TV on?" I think you know where I'm going with this. Oh, there's a remote control. Well, who knew that was there? Okay, this is a video that it starts up about the magic of Disney. La 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 the song, which we all know and love. So it has a whole host of different shows on the film thing. I have been asked to put on Sister Act because that is Adam's thing he likes to watch. He's back.
Story time.
Oh, what happened?
So I was like, oh, just go and get a cheese plate. So I got a cheese plate and I was like, oh, do you have any crackers?
Oh, yes.
And they were like, oh, no, we don't have any crackers, but we can get them from room service for later. And I was like, oh, no, it's fine. He was like, oh, no, wait, I know where there are some. Looked at the cupboard and he was like, there you go. And I was like, I only need a couple. And he's like, no, it's fine, keep them.
So now our room doubles up as a Tesco.
I'm very happy right now. I've got a cheese plate. I'm in my room. I've got my best friend here.
Hello.
And well, last time I was on the Disney Dream, I got halfway through Sister Act, and then I had to go out. So we picked it up.
Mary Clarence, are you with us?
A classic.
Are you with us, Mary Clarence? Just about.
It's just before dinner. The breeze is out.
I'm hanging onto my phone.
And we are coming to get a shot of the funnel.
Now the other side has the sunset.
Gary's dressed up for dinner. La la.
Very rare for me to do that, so don't get used to it.
Well, when I was on the cruise with Jen, she told me about this anecdote or something that it's tradition in the cruise, like old cruise industry, that on the first night you would just wear what you did to board. So that's what I'm doing tonight. Oh, lovely. Who's it and what's it? Ah, you've said that before. So if you need flip-flops, swimming costumes... I hate to break it to you, Gary, I don't think you'll fit that.
I mean, it'll be a stretch, literally.
This is my favourite area of the ship. Deck 4.
Yeah, it's nice.
You get the little logo there. Have you got a picture of it?
Yeah. Oh, got a Disney Cruise notification.
You haven't paid the price. Get off the ship.
I can't see what he says. Oh well. It can't be that important.
The moon in the background.
Oh, Elsa's out of tune these days.
One more time.
One more time.
No.
She's an old queen now.
Oh.
Works on so many levels.
It does. What the hell is this?
This is one of my favourite areas. So this used to be the smoking area, but now it's just like this outdoor cocoon
Cozy
area.
bit.
Yeah. So you can bring your drinks out here, have a little Novo Shrew. Just
Goose is loving it.
be nice to if you had a friendship group out here. Quite nice.
Yeah.
In coming to dinner on the first night, make sure you check the Navigator app to know which restaurant to go to. We are at Enchanted Garden, and on the Navigator app it'll also say what table number you are, and we are 122.
122. Remember this.
Oh, lovely! Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. Hi.
Adam and Gary.
Yes, that's it. As appetizers, we've got cucumber garden roll, tuna avocado tower, lobster ravioli, mushroom tart. So the idea behind Enchanted Garden is all meant to be very fresh food. I've had the sea bass before, and that's quite nice. Breads.
Warm bread.
Gary's favourite.
I can smell it. Literally as it was coming nearer and nearer, I was just like...
And we've got a hummus.
A little hummus.
I've gone for the lettuce wedge. Looks very nice.
I've gone for a lobster ravioli.
Great, Gary C. My romaine lettuce wedge was a 5-star plus. I've never had that before.
Yeah.
It was just so good. The sauce on it, the crunchiness of the lettuce, it was very fresh. Good. Ravioli was not a winner.
It wasn't for me. It was a lot fishier than I thought it was going to be, because I swear I've had it before and it wasn't that fishy. As soon as I cut into it, I was like, yeet. So I will give it 2 out of 5.
Roast chicken. It smells amazing.
It smells great.
Picture. We just finished dinner. Very nice.
Very nice. Our serve was incredible.
Yeah, the romaine lettuce thing they had was nice. The chicken.
The chicken was so nice.
Lovely gravy. And you had a sponge pudding?
Orange almond cake thing, and it was beautiful.
Out of 5?
Oh, out of 5. 5. Oh, the whole restaurant thing and everything, the food's 4. Because that lobster
I'm going
was
to go
weird.
4. We had a nice location in the restaurant as well, off to one side.
See what my little bed looks like.
Ooh, we have treats.
Treats.
Look at this. So we've learnt this is a candle.
It is a candle.
But there's a thing. A treat. I haven't opened this. Well, obviously. But I haven't seen this
Silver
before.
anniversary.
It's a lovely box.
Really nice box.
Don't tear it. Oh!
Oh, nice. Nice.
So it's already in this very nice white frame with hooks to hang it up with.
Ready for the wall.
That is quite handy.
Very nice.
Gary C, are you ready to see your bed?
I am. I'm ready to be amazed.
Here we go. Ooh!
Wow.
Very cosy.
Should I have a little test? Imagine if I fall straight through it.
You can't. There is loads of space behind your head.
Oh, it's there.
Yeah. So if you put the pillow right back.
And I'm 6 foot.
But you can also go diagonal. That's it. Lovely. Yeah. I mean, you're 6'1", really. 6'2".
Insane.
I think Gary forgot that we're vlogging on this cruise because he was like, trousers off, into bed. I was like, hang on a minute, we've still got to say goodbye to the viewers. But no, thank you very much for watching this first part of the Disney Cruise magical journey. Don't go anywhere because we've still got more days to come and more adventures. We've got Day at Sea tomorrow.
Yes, Day at Sea.
So don't forget to like whilst you're watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Morning and welcome to Day at Sea aboard the Disney Dream, which is officially day 2 of our sailing. Gary C has risen.
I'm nude. I'm not. But I feel very mermaidy here.
You look very mermaid
Like-
there.
Out of your way.
So the bed looked quite firm. How was it?
It was actually nice. Yeah, I woke up a couple of times in the night, but the sea was choppy. But I love it. I was like watching it.
Oh, also like it kind of rocks you to sleep as well. Like, and the disadvantage is that if it's rocky, and you're in one of the other sofa beds, you know, the ones that go this way, is that sometimes if the ship's rocking, you're kind of going up and down, like head to toe, whilst in this orientation, you're going from side to side. Does that make sense?
I look like I'm clutching my pearls.
Just had my shower, so my hair's all nice and fluffy. I don't really have a plan today. We were supposed to be meeting the princesses, but the clocks went forward and we slept in. So, not today. But we might go and get a breakfast at the Cove and have a little wander.
Party started, shall we?
If you're on a Disney cruise, on the days at sea at 12 o'clock they sound the horn, so make sure you're up on deck at 12 o'clock because they don't announce it ahead of time, and you can just make sure you're at the front of the ship so you can hear the horn. So we had a coffee in the Cove. We met with one of our friends and spoke for a good couple of hours.
Yeah.
Nice coffee in there though.
Yeah, really chilled vibes in there, love it.
Very nice. We're now going to pop into is it Royal Palace or Royal Court? I keep forgetting. The shops are open on sea days, so we're going to pop in here for a little moo moo shrew afterwards. Maybe treat ourselves to a pin.
Or two.
You've got to get a pin or two, boy. I just love walking around the ship and like listening to the music.
I like all the attention to detail on the floor.
It's lovely. It's Royal Palace.
Royal Palace.
Royal Court is on the Fantasy. We've been seated just 2 tables away from me and Jen were when we were in this restaurant. That's quite lovely. So you can. There's a few options for lunch on the ship. You can either have a table service lunch in here, or this is on sea days and port days, or you can go to Cabanas, or you can go to the little pick up and go. It's a lovely wall, isn't it? The princesses. They look. I think there's like a printed tapestry, but they look lovely.
I just realised each princess is joined by their other outfit. So you've got Belle in the dress, and then Village Belle.
Ah.
You've got Snow White in the woods, Snow White towards the end.
Peasantry, royalty.
Then you've got peasantry, royalty.
Very Godmother by herself because
rocking the wand.
She's always fabulous.
Love it, that wand.
I don't think this changes, if at all, but not very often anyway, if you're coming here for lunch. But they have like meatloaf, burgers, that kind of thing. Appetizer, I've gone for the Mexican tortilla soup, which is very, very, very delicious. But Gary is enjoying...
Appetizer, I've gone for air.
But we love the breads.
We do love the breads.
When he ordered it, they said, "Oh, would you like it in the Mickey Mouse plate?" And he went,
"Yeah, I will." So cute. What have you got?
Chicken fettuccine.
No leaf. No leaf.
No leaves. My fettuccine, I'm probably going to give that a 2 out of 5 if I'm honest. The chicken was very dry, and I don't know if that's just because it was like left under a hot plate or something like that. We're at the end of the lunch course, so we came in about 1:10, and I think lunch finishes at 1:30, so that makes me think it was prepared, for the beginning. It's nice. There's nothing wrong with it, I suppose, but just
that would explain why my vegetables were carved in.
Oh, were they?
Because they've probably just been sitting there.
The chicken tenders were nice though.
Really nice.
They were like handmade ones. They weren't just like the ones that I do love. The ones that are just like deep fried and stuff like that. You get in Disney World. They do have those on the ship, but these ones were like, dipped in the egg batter and everything. Right? To the shops.
To the shop.
Sea treasures.
Come on, sea treasures.
Oh, 25th anniversary.
Very nice.
$19.99 for the mug.
What's that feel like?
Loungefly. Oh, Disney glitter though.
Disney glitter, $98.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Oh, it's heavy.
It is heavy.
Well, they're not. So I really wanted to get the standard one, but this is the 25th anniversary silver one. Guess how much though? Yeah, $95. It's. I think that's very expensive for something that's just like
A good weapon.
a mould. Yeah. Gary C in the conservatory with the cruise ship. They've got some of the Pride collection, and I haven't seen this before.
No,
that's
this
really
is
lovely.
exclusive
Right.
to the ships.
This is the bit that I'm going to test them on. Is there a massive crazy design on the back?
No!
Ooh!
This is the potential.
You have my interest. How much is it? $29.99 and not a bad price.
Oh.
I'm going to think about that one. That's quite lovely.
That is good.
Because I think the other bits in the Pride collection, like this one for example, they're a bit leery for me.
They are leery, but as a cut, I quite like this mug, and I've been watching it on Shop Disney, because usually when Pride season is sort of over, the things come
When
down.
we're done celebrating the gays.
Gays are done. Gays are over. The
August 1st. Boom.
The price comes down on a lot of it, but not on the mugs this year. I've been watching.
Yeah, they probably will get discounted eventually. But the Mickey Mouse teddies are quite lovely.
As well. I really like the ears.
That's nice. That's nice. Well, that's quite nice. It's very retro, like 90s style.
It's not as good.
$24.99. That's even cheaper than the other one.
It's not as good as the one you picked up though. That's really nice. I do like the ears. They are very statement ears though. Like,
I like the colour scheme of this one.
yeah, this is like a nice coral colour.
And do you know what I've just seen? Look at the robe.
Step off my gowns.
$130.
Oh, it's soft.
Soft bathrobe. Soft bathrobe. Oh, it's very nice.
So you'll have.
Imagine turning up to the front door wearing that and being like, oh, no, officer, I honestly don't know how he passed away. So me and Jen saw this pin on the Greece cruise, but on that cruise it was Italy and Greece. But now it's the UK and... oh, it's British Isles. This is British Isles cruise pin.
Well, that's cool.
That's really nice, because we've left from Southampton. This is the thing I find really confusing though. Why is there loads of stuff that's like reasonably priced and then loads of stuff that's just like
wild,
out of this world, you know? Now heading into Mickey's main sale. This is predominantly children's toys, but they do also have a pin selection in here.
Good.
Like Disney Parks Monopoly, that's cool. It's a small world. What's it? Is this? What's like a board game for It's a Small World?
Wow.
$34.99.
That's cool.
That is cool.
I've seen the Candyland Disney version before.
Alice in Wonderland Teacups match game.
That's brilliant.
Gary's really treating himself to this cruise.
I've got to have them. I've got the Disney World 50th ones. I'm definitely getting these.
Is it because they've got the characters on them?
Yes, look. All in their like Disney Cruise Line clothes.
How many coins?
$10.
Oh,
And I get 10% off. $9.
Any discounts are good? Any discounts are good discount?
$9. I love them.
If you forget anything, Mickey's main sale is going to be the shop where you want to come and get any essentials that you've forgotten to pack.
I'm just casually walking around Mickey's main sale and I bumped into an old friend. It's little Mickey! But not actual little Mickey. How you been, old friend?
You'll be over the side of the ship if you're not careful.
What's that, my friend? You want to make a comeback in the vlogs, and I should buy you today.
They've added the wish to the art. But then what's the point of adding to the wish to the art if you're not going to add the treasure?
Well, eventually it's going to get to the point where it's down here. And they just have to like stack them.
Got the birthday pin, which you've got.
I've got that, yeah. I've got that.
These all seem to be very generic Disney pins.
They're Disney parks now, yeah.
There's some Castaway Key ones, but obviously we're not on the Castaway Key cruise.
And I've got that. I've got that.
You have pins?
And I've got that.
They don't have any Mickey or Minnie plush. They tend to go out of stock quite quickly, but they do have Donald and Daisy. They are a price of $24.99, which ain't bad. Have you seen the stickers on the windows?
Yeah, I have got a couple of good pictures actually. But not as good as this.
Picture.
Goose.
A lovely viewer just gifted us these googly eyes for Goose.
The goose can see all. Look into my eyes, not around the eyes, look into my eyes.
So, me and Gary had this ongoing joke of, you know those dogs on TikTok that say like, they push a button, they go, sad. So we've been like, have this inside joke of like, sad. So I bought the buttons and then I've recorded my voice so that Gary
Oh God.
can communicate with the things that he's saying. So we've got 6 options to choose from.
So I'm now in puppy training. Wonderful.
Well, not necessarily. I just thought it'd be a fun gimmick. So there's characters.
Oh, lovely.
Picture.
Oh, good.
A picture, good. Then there's outside. Now.
Oh.
Telephone. Characters. Now. Characters. Later. Sad. Sad. Right, we're not gonna take these out of the room. Outside. Characters. Now. There isn't really enough buttons to say the characters aren't necessarily outside now. We are now heading to pub 687 because we are going to do Disney phrases trivia something.
No, TV
phrases. Catchphrases. That's it.
Down, 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 down. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. It's time for tea.
We've come unstuck in the fact that most of the questions are related to American TV shows.
Waka waka.
We don't really know them. We got this one though, the Muppets.
Yeah, we've got the Muppets.
We're just walking down the corridor and I think they must replace the carpet because it smells like new carpet.
Smells new.
It's lovely. I think it's got like, the colours definitely have been brought back into it. We're going to pop to the outside bit of the concierge lounge because obviously last time when we went it was pouring down with rain, so we might actually get a chance to sit down and have a drink.
Have a little juice.
Little juice. Why, thank you, good sir. It's a pleasure to be here again. I think this is the concept art. This is the lounge smell. It's the same as the hand sanitizer.
Oh yeah.
Ooh la la. Do I get my own one or share?
Well, don't get your own one because I have to talk through the fabric.
Now we've settled. Coming back from the quiz, we were both talking about something on the way up to here. Hello. So they very much marketed these cruises as a 2.0 of the Magic at Sea cruises, the UK staycation cruises, and the majority of people on the ship are British people. They haven't really tailored the cruise for that demographic, so the quiz was very based on US shows, and that was the thing they did really well on the Magic at Sea cruises, was that they kind of changed the schedule a little bit to adapt to.
British people love a quiz.
They do love a quiz.
So they laid on loads of them,
and it was
Magic
round.
at Sea. Yeah.
But the annoying, so like for example, they said they quoted Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and they gave the list of all the people who were the right answer, and everyone was like, "What about Chris Tarrant?"
So all the British ones, like Chris Tarrant and Piers Morgan.
No, Jeremy Clarkson.
Jeremy Clarkson.
And also there was another show, Bruce Forsyth for The Price is Right. So they had said all the names and they're like, what about Bruce Forsyth? You can't not say Bruce Forsyth. It was quite funny. So, yeah, I think they've missed a trick there, if I'm honest. It's coming up to 5-ish. At 5:30, if we go to the concierge lounge, they'll actually take us down to the show, so we can get a seat before it opens up to the rest of the ship, so we can get a spot. Literally can't bring him anywhere. You've literally just, oh my god.
I was distracted. It was the crazy killer music they're playing in here.
I do apologise, we seem to end up in conversation and then just forget that we're vlogging. So we met some people before the show, we've had a little chat, and we just come back to the room. Elephant! And 2 more little chocolates.
What did you touching them?
Oh, sorry. I know you like the pictures. What do you think of Beauty and the Beast?
Absolutely wonderful. I cried at the end.
I cried as well.
Love it. I think it is a
Mrs. Potts was a standout.
Yes, Mrs. Potts. And it is my favourite because we've seen all the Broadway style shows now.
I think there might be one on the Wonder we haven't seen, because I don't think you've seen the full. They have a Frozen show. I don't think you've seen that.
We've seen the Frozen show on the Fantasy.
Have we?
Yes, with Max and Alex.
I don't remember things.
Yes. Oh no, you didn't come. It was me, Max and Alex sat at the back.
Oh. So there we go. Anyway, but no, it is my favourite show that Disney Cruise Line put on personally. There isn't necessarily like a best place to sit in the shows. I think the theatres all have a pretty good shot no matter where you're sitting. The audio is very good. The singers are outstanding. But Mrs. Potts, the way she sang Taylor's Oldest Time, I was like, oh, I could listen to her sing all the time. It's a very weird. So British audiences are very different from American audiences.
Yeah, very mute.
A lot of the jokes that just nothing.
No, just maybe it's that sort of like dad appreciation of.
Like a few of them got like. There's a couple of things that aren't American humour but are British humour. Like there's something the Beast said, like that hurt or something like that, and then everybody laughed.
Yeah.
Whilst that wouldn't really get anything in America.
The more sarcastic and deadpan, the better.
And also, when we're doing the applause at the end, we all clap in sync. You do the and then when the final two come on, then you applaud.
Yeah. Look what I'm showing you. Like, this is how you applaud.
This evening we're going to be dining at Royal Court, but we've got to transform ourselves from day-clothed beasts into
princes. So, 1, 2, 3. And then on the other thing, I'm going to go like that, and it will be all transformed if you don't stitch me up and just show this. That's exactly what you're going to do. Transformed.
Amazing. You really a magician.
That's not why I called you here. Come closer, my friends. Come closer. Too close, too close. Goose socks. Right, that's literally why I brought them, just for that moment. And Insane. Or Goose. This is what life is like for me. But then a lot more of this. Oh, I like how the picture just automatically turns itself on.
Very nice.
That is good. Imagine if they did a print of that for each ship. Of the
thing,
box.
yeah.
Really nice.
Listen up, Disney.
Whoever designed that in their team,
hats off to you. We've now got dinner at Royal Palace, so we're going to head down to deck 3 and tuck into my personal favourite of the 3 restaurants. It's a lovely sunset though.
Oh, there's Donald.
Well, the back side of him anyway.
Cheeky.
We have possibly ended up with the best team in the house, as this is our view. How good is that? And yes, Gary C is getting a picture. But of course!
Don't forget to like this video for picture, Goose, and more.
If you've seen my Disney Cruise Line vlogs before, you will know how much I love the deep fried brie, so I'm not even going to bother with my review. But Gary had it for the first time. What did you think?
I just think it's got so much flavour for something that's just so simple.
And the crusty outside.
I think this, I don't know if this is cranberry or what it is.
Cranberry jam, yeah.
But that with it.
Gone for leek and potato soup. Gary is very much enjoying it. He said the good soup.
Can you see me?
Gary's gone for one of the lighter notes, which is chicken with the baked potato.
Are you ready? And this is the sort of red wine sauce that would go with like the beef or whatever.
Yeah, so the lighter notes don't normally come with a sauce, so you can ask for a sauce on the side.
Ready?
Go ahead. Lovely. And I've gone for the salmon royale, which I had on the last cruise.
On these 3 circles, all you need to add is 1 straight, 1 curve, and you can create a 4-legged animal. 1 straight, 1 curve, you can create a 4-legged animal. The only rule is you can never connect these 2 lines.
You can't connect the 2 lines?
Don't connect them, separate them.
I've tried to solve the puzzle, I can't do it. And I know someone at home is watching, just do this! But alas, I'm about to be shown up, I'm sure.
This is dog.
It just says dog. I could have done that.
Is it?
It makes an animal, but it's not a picture of an animal, which is what I had in my head.
I didn't say you need to draw an animal.
Yeah, all right. Technicalities. Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic dad trick. We know you're a father.
Level one.
Our assistant server made Gary a couple of origami birds. So of course he's got to get a picture.
I'm gonna keep it.
Bit of Phantom of the Opera. We've come into the ever popular Skyline Lounge, and I have very dangerously chosen to go with the Paris 75 again, and Gary is trying a pearl.
Look how good that is.
It's like Ursula.
Yes. But I think it's got some sort of glitter in it. 'Cause it's like...
It's got the bubble and the glow cube. Give it a try. This is from the Hong Kong menu.
Oh, that is like a taste.
Can I try it?
Taste explosion. Also, you need to get the sugar on the top with it.
Okay.
To soften the sharpness.
How did you even taste that?
Has it got any booze in it?
Well, not only is it strong, it's very sour. Ghosties and ghoulies from last Halloween. Awaken the spirits with your tambourine.
Did someone say spirits? Because there's plenty of them in here.
Dangerous things are happening. They've brought the fava beans, my favourite thing in the world. I've come back to the room because Gary's actually bumped into a long-time friend and they're catching up, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to grab myself a little Cove Cafe hot chocolate and go to bed. So tomorrow is La Rochelle. We'll hope you stick around to enjoy that. Like this vlog if you are enjoying it, and we'll see you tomorrow. Morning and welcome to La Rochelle in...
Outside, now.
We'll get there in a minute. We've just arrived. Well, I say just. It's been about an hour. We've been getting ready to go out. I'll be honest. The port ain't much to look at. It's very much an industrial area. It tends to be the case with European ports that you'll pull into something like this, like an industrial shipping container area, because obviously we don't get year-round wonderful weather here in Europe, so there's not a big cruise industry, and so a lot of the time they'll just pull into one of these ports and then shuttle you to the actual towns and stuff, which is what's happening today. So we've got to go downstairs and go get a bus. Are you ready?
Picture.
I'm really regretting these. We're going to deck 3 midship to get off the ship, but make sure you have your cruise card and your passport if you're over 18. I've never seen this door open on this side of the ship. Bizarre.
Bonjour, motherland. Did I tell you I'm 26% French Germanic?
Right, watch your step.
All these
Because there's little devices that will trip you up in a flash. Can you tell we're by the coast? Breeze it up!
Suck that stomach in, because this does to t-shirts what you do not want in pictures. We're going to see the back of the ship.
Ooh!
America.
I think it's Fantasia Mickey, isn't it?
Oh, I hope so. I love Saucer Mickey.
Don't go too close. Don't need to blow into the sea. There he is, Saucer Mickey! On the back of the ship.
Le Châtel.
What?
Le Châtel.
I think
what it is.
I think that means something completely different in
Le
French.
Autobus.
First one of the trip. As we were coming out of the port, there was a gentleman handing out maps. So this is kind of where we're going to be touring today. We're going to get dropped off at the cathedral, which we have no idea where it is, but we'll let you know if we see it. And then we're going to have a little explore. We want to see the towers, though, don't we?
La Rochelle is famous for the towers. This one and this one. There is also a sea life centre, like aquarium, just down there. There is loads to do and see in just this area. So you don't
French
really...
love an aquarium, don't they?
They do love an aquarium. But also, this is at the drop-off point for this trip, so it's just outside the cathedral.
I see. Okay, so it's not a long walk down to the
I think
coast.
it was bus stop Y.
The transfer from the ship took about 20 minutes and we dropped us off at the bus stop near the cathedral.
Bonjour, I'm French now.
We're going to head down there in a minute, but there is a little stop to pick up a croissant because we haven't had breakfast yet. We've also picked up Orangina because it's a big thing in France. I love it.
Look how big this is!
We've got croissants and we also got one baguette.
A baguette! We are French now. Also, he was like putting out the French for hardcore, Heartstopper style. I was like, hello?
Oh, that's the school days coming back to haunt me.
I was like, I'm supposed to be French.
Right, we're going to head down to the coast now and have a little look at the towers and stuff, but I would love to try some of this. Now, we learned in Ratatouille that the goodness of bread is dependent on the sound it makes as you...
Hello?
as you break it off.
Oh my god.
Nice? I'm looking forward to trying this.
Get your gums around there. You like it?
Oh. 5-star. I'm telling you now. That's one of the best croissants I've ever had.
It's so nice, so soft.
Ooh. I feel like we're going to eat a lot of pastries today.
I don't think I've ever seen so many colours of macarons. Alors, bonjour. This is some brick. I didn't know what brick is in French.
We went from Ravi French presentation to South London very quickly.
This is bricks. I'm just very impressed.
That's very nice.
I would be though. Imagine back in the day, like horses walking on this, the noise they'd make, like
plop plop. It's a lovely town, isn't it?
If you wanted seaside French vibes, you come into that. La Rochelle, Beyond Avenue. Ooh, like that.
Is it nice to be home in the motherland?
Oh, it is. You know, when you just breathe in like a really deep breath and hold it in, you can really smell the bay sort of like
seaweed?
Fish caught in the morning, like that sort of fisher village. You get it. I'm just gonna say it, I could live here.
That's what someone says every time they go away. Could I live here? And let me tell you this, you can barely make it by in the UK. I don't think you could handle moving to a completely different country, especially one where you do not speak French.
Picture?
Gary wanted to find the towers.
So you've seen one, set of two, and this is the other one. I can't remember what this is called. I have literally been learning all about La Rochelle the last couple of days, and I have forgotten it. So that says everything you need to know about it.
So the sign says this is the Tour de la Lanterne, which I think translates as a tower of lighthouse or something similar, because there seems to be Tower of Light. Well, no, because that's like lumen, isn't it? But there's like a lighthouse thing in the tower. Now, I personally wasn't too fussed about going up the tower, but Gary has insisted that we do take the climb, so I'd like to make sure that you know that he's the one who chose to climb the stairs. So that when he starts collapsing at the end, you know I didn't force him.
It was not €9.50 each. You ever notice how old things have a smell? Make your own jokes. But
like the prisoners, you can try to engrave the stone with tools of their daily lives. Ah, isn't that magical?
It's depressing. Where's Disneyland Paris when you need it? How to get to Sesame Street.
Well, okay, right. Before we even start, I'm just going to bring you over to this sign. And you're going to read it aloud.
Ne pas monter, risquer de chute. In English, do not climb on risk of falling.
Because you were walking towards that edge and you were thinking, "Ooh,
No.
I'll get a good shot down there." Oh my goodness, look at that!
Is it a drop?
You can see straight through.
That means a phone could fall through there. Insurance?
You thought you were at the top? You were not. You join me in the heart of the French countryside, and also, no, that's the coast, isn't it? You join me on the lovely coast of France, here in La Rochelle. Now, one of these 3 towers held prisoners and also guarded the city from anything that may attack the French coast. We're now going to head up to go and see what the view's like. My feet are too big for the steps. You know what they say about big feet?
Expensive shoes.
Expensive shit. I wonder if Connie Minogue knows that a song has been sung in the towers of La Rochelle. As we were going round, we said, "Oh, we're not near the top yet," and an Irish lady went, "You're far from it." What I'm not looking forward to is bumping into people on the way up. Give priority to descent. Okay, understood. Oh, this looks a bit precarious.
Safe behind these windows and these parapets of stone, gazing at the people down below me. Quite literally.
Lyrics?
This happens every time.
So we're stood up and he's looking around and going, "Oh, it'd be nice if they did a Paris version of this." I went, "You mean the Eiffel Tower?"
So you can see the view. And then I thought, oh yeah, that is big, isn't it?
Oh my god. Right, okay, there's people coming this way, we're gonna die.
What's it doing? Just reflecting now?
That's how mirrors work.
Oh, it's just a mirror. I thought it was glass. I thought you were looking down, waving to people. Oh no. French kiss.
Right, we've had a lovely time in La Rochelle. We are now going to head back to the ship. It's starting to get quite warm.
Very warm.
Turns out, in August in the UK, rain. August in France, sun. Turns out from La Rochelle you can get a boat over to Fort Boyard. And I don't know if you ever watched the 90s/noughties TV show where they would do like challenges and competitions. It's a bit like I'm a Celebrity.
Oh right.
But like it was one episode and I love it as a kid. So you could, in theory, go on a boat over there, but it's a 2-hour excursion. In heading back to the bus to get back to the ship, we've noticed that it's kind of like hit 11:30, 12 o'clock, and it's just got really, really, really busy. So I'm guessing that there's people driving here for the day from within France, and that's about the time they're getting here. So if you are coming on a cruise, it might be a good idea to come early so you can come and see everything without having to deal with too many people. I think overall it's a really nice seaside town. It's very European, so if you're coming from America or anything like that, you want to get a good taste of what a French city by the sea looks like.
I thought it was great.
It's good, really good. Looks like everyone had the same idea as us. Although, I think it probably would be busier later.
Oh, it's going to be a lot busier later.
Yeah. Your hair's very windswept right now.
Is it? Wiggalicious.
Wiggalicious. We've dropped our stuff. I'm now going to go and get some. Make you jump.
Well, I'm not sleeping now.
We've picked up pizza from the Tomato pizza place, but we've just popped into the concierge lounge to find somewhere to sit, and in the meantime we've just popped in to see what they've got. So we've got fresh fruits, we've got little tortillas selections and burgers. Wonder what that is. Grilled chicken? Might give it a go. I had the little nachos, they were very good. I'm going to give this chicken a try. Gary has said it was very good, so. Got like a mango chutney on it. Very nice.
He's resting.
I'm resting.
He's charging.
I'm recharging.
And I'm chowing down, even though dinner's soon, on a 25th anniversary cake.
Very sparkly and special.
Very sparkly. I don't know if you can see that. Oh,
Did Gary stick his finger in it and have to lick off the icing? Yes, he did.
Yes, it's not really picture perfect now, but I'll make it work. I'll make it work. Anyway, back to snuggling, back to snacking.
My energy levels have just dropped through the floor. I didn't sleep particularly well last night. I woke up at like 4 a.m. and just was awake for the rest of the night. And we've met very, very, very lovely people on this cruise who watch the vlogs. But if you don't already know this about me, I am a real introvert. So whilst I love meeting new people, that process actually takes energy from me, whilst Gary kind of gets a bit like recharged from it. So in the process of meeting people on the ship, it's now got to the point where I was like, I just need to recharge my batteries, because we were sat up on the deck and I was like, I haven't got anything left. And like it becomes a skill. I mean, I turned 30 only recently, and it becomes a skill as you get older to understand what your body needs. Like, it's all well and good wanting to do like Gary wanted to do the drawing class, for example, and I had to kind of say to myself, I was like, I haven't got it in me. I haven't got it in me to go down and do it. And I know that it sounds dramatic and that kind of stuff, but sometimes you just haven't got it in you. And on this occasion, I didn't. So I've decided to take the afternoon to just sit in a dark room, cuddle up in my duvet, which is a very nice duvet. I'll give Disney all the credit for the duvets. Order myself a cheese plate and just chill. And then hopefully I'll be nice and recharged for dinner this evening. And supposedly there are 25th anniversary fireworks, weather permitting. So and that's something I'm going to mention. So we've been in dock today, but the ship has felt like it's rocking all over the place. And I don't know if it's just because the wind is so strong that the ship is bobbing up and down, even though it's tied to the mooring and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get back to doing absolutely nothing, and hope to pick up with you when Gary comes back from meeting Captain Hook and Mr. Smee. So Gary's back.
Hello! It's the croc with a clock. I said clock. Hello, girls. Got a tail? I'm telling you now, it's hot. It's hot, and I've become an attraction. Everybody and their dog is walking past. Lovely outfit. Picture of you with my children. And I'm like, hello. So I've become a mascot in my own right.
Did you get your picture with Captain Hook and Mr. Smee?
I did. Also, a lovely viewer filmed it. So if Adam chooses to use that footage, it's here. And yeah, it was a really good meet and greet. They were like chasing out, like they were like, "Bah!" and everything.
Oh really? That's good.
Yeah, and then they were both like attacking me. I was like, I'm a nice crocodile. But yeah, lots and lots and lots of people have enjoyed the costume and everything, and all the children are all dressed up as Tinkerbell and Peter Pan. So it's quiet time now.
I've just told Gary there's a Mickey bar in the fridge for crocodile.
The croc with his clock. Yes, I did say clock. Don't be putting it wrong, subtitle people.
TikTok and I have settled on the balcony to watch the ship sail away from the port. We've got a little selection from the lounge food selection. They are changing it every day, which is nice. This is it.
Said the croc. Oh no, wait. It's all for the video. Right. You know what's weird? The water doesn't really move because we just drift at first.
It depends where you are. So if you're at the front or the back of the ship, you can see the jets. So if you look over there to the right, you can see the propulsion.
Yeah. It's also interesting the vibration that you can feel through the ship. It's like a deep earthy, it's like a heartbeat of like a big beast. Like,
or like an engine of a ship.
just about.
Just getting ready for dinner. Gary's just come back from the Mickey's Pirates of the Caribbean show.
It was brilliant. Very windy on the top deck, so much so that my chain broke and flew. So my clock went flying for a trip.
And I already know that you were going, oh.
One of our lovely viewers managed to grab hold of the little pin thing that ties it together, so that was good. And then on top of that, the head went back and it was a disaster. So dangerous outfit, check. Winds from like hurricane winds, check. But great show, worth it. Definitely see it if you've got kids because it's like really interactive.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times before, and it's very family orientated.
Yeah.
Read into that what you will.
Get there early because every man, woman, child, their dog, their cousin, their mothers, their aunts, everyone goes. So get there early.
Again, I'm just saying. That's why I don't go. Oh, I do like the fact they play the Pirates of the Caribbean music on Pirate Night. In the restaurant on Pirate Night, you can see that they've turned the LEDs nice and red. TikTok is sat here struggling to read the menu.
When it's not behind my ears, it's like this.
TikTok, have you decided what you're having? On the Pirates in the Caribbean menu this evening, appetizers, you've got vegetable samosas, marinated shrimp, crab cakes, or beetroot carpaccio. And then you've also got fish dishes, jerk chicken, lamb shank, strip sirloin on the main, and a couple of really nice vegetarian options. I think Gary's going to get the noodles. I've actually pre-ordered a curry for this evening. Vegetable samosa as an appetizer. It was very nice. I thought it was more potato than samosa, so I'm going to say 3 out of 5. Gary thought it was a bit too spicy.
A bit. 1 out of 5.
Last night I ordered ahead of time the vegetarian curry, so I think I've got a dal here and then a vegetable rice curry. And then Gary went for the vegetarian noodles.
The noodles, yeah. Tofu and stuff, just to try it.
And we've got a side of fries as well. This dal is possibly one of the best dals I've ever had. So good. And this vegetarian rice dish is the same one I had with Jen back in Greece. So, yeah. 5-star plus for this dish.
Tofu is weird. I've never had it before. So it was like this soft little nothingness.
Tofu is one of those things that, like, no matter how much you season it or how you cook it, it still tastes like chewy nothing.
But the noodles are lovely, and these chips that they gave us as an extra thing, I'm loving them.
Yeah, good, aren't they?
Really nice.
We finished our dinner, and we are currently heading up to deck 11/12 to watch the fireworks. It's very busy on the elevators though, so we're doing a slow walk up. We've got plenty of time. Might have a few rests on the way up as well.
A few? Said the croc.
This is the current situation with trying to watch the fireworks. As you can imagine, it's very busy. The prime location, which is on the right side of the ship, is already full. We're on the opposite side. I don't even know if you can hear me right now, but hopefully we will see them in that general area. This is what dreams are made of. Get it? So we're on the dream. Love a bit Lizzie McGuire.
So please welcome Captain Spinny and Mickey Mouse! Along with Goofy and Pluto! Well gang, I tell you all, now that we're all here together, I think it's time that we get ready to light up the sky. So let's think of those wishes and send them to the stars forever! Are we ready? Woo! Here we go!
Making the wonder is one and full speed ahead.
They had a bit of a pirate party downstairs. We met some lovely viewers this evening.
Yeah, lots of lovely viewers, lots of heads blowing in the wind.
It's very, very windy. And now Mary Poppins Returns is on! Hooray! Hooray! One of my faves. Even though it isn't got any words in the song, I still have to sing over the copyright just to make sure that you can see. Oh, it's a lovely vibe this evening, wasn't it?
It was lovely, look at the moon.
I've just looked at the moon.
Oh.
I panned to you.
Oh.
We've popped down to deck 3 because Gary wants to get a picture in the lobby in his costume. And in that process, it's dead. Like, everyone's already gone to bed. Well, pretty much. And you get to just explore. Get your pictures.
I'm assuming this one's a frog.
It's like one of your brethren.
Yes, Amphibianus reptilius. Something like that. It's been a long day. I've done a lot.
We've been given our letter, which basically allows us to tip out the concierge team in like a charge rather than paying in cash. And then we've also got our envelopes to tip out our servers and also our stateroom hosts. And in concierge you have 2 hosts. You have a main stateroom host and an assistant host. So we're going to give those a little read tomorrow, sort those out. But in the meantime...
Boop the snoot. Come close, YouTubes. Boop. I'm satisfied with your care. I don't know what I'm doing.
Just go behind the curtain.
I'm just going
Good
behind
night.
the curtain.
It's been a pleasure having you along for La Rochelle, and tomorrow is our day at sea, and unfortunately the last day of the cruise. But don't go anywhere, stick around. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already, but we'll see you tomorrow. Morning, or should I say afternoon? We slept in.
Hello.
Hi. It's the last full day on the Disney cruise. We are getting off the ship tomorrow. We are going to... We haven't really got anything planned. We've got power this evening.
If I could be bothered to turn it on, I would push sad right now. Do you want to put a snowman?
Since we slept in for a very long time, it is now lunchtime, so we are going to go to Royal Palace.
Oh, nice.
Have a little sit down.
We've seen a lot of Royal Palace in this series.
We have!
Yeah.
I love it. They love the Mary Poppins Returns music on this ship, don't they?
Yeah.
And I love it too.
Cool speed's picking up.
Don't say that.
That's what we don't want to say.
Well, actually, you tempted fate because this morning you was like, oh, the sea's starting to calm today, and I went, now you've done it.
And now, storms.
We've arrived and we've noticed that the menu for lunch is different than the last time we came for lunch, so it must be the case that they start with... Oh no, they were beef chicken. Oh, I thought they had the chicken satay skewers. Oh, they're so good. These are beef, unfortunately. But, yeah, there's a few different items. I think I'm going to start with the Brunswick stew, which is pulled pork, fresh corn, potato and tomato soup. I think I'm probably going to have the tomato and mozzarella bruschetta, and then I'm probably going to follow that with the turkey burger.
This is what I've become. Whenever the food comes, I only see bread. I want bread, 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 all the breads. Their bread on here is incredible. This is me, this is the real face.
I know your mother never said to play with your food, but they would be very good Minnie ears or Mickey ears.
Oh. What about Princess Leia?
Oh no, that's by your side of the head. That's a bit lower, by your ears. There you go. Out of 5?
3?
Nothing special?
It's not nothing that, it's very fresh and very nice, like light, and you can tell that they've made it in-house, but in ship. But the, because it's got like a tiny undertone of like a kick to it, I'm like...
That's why he loves the bread so much. Bland, bland, bland.
Nothing, nothing, nothing.
when he goes to Nando's, he asks, have you got it just without anything?
I do actually. I always have plate. I know there's people recoiling out there in the world, but it's what it is.
My soup is very nice. If you like Western American food, I'm trying to think of a good example. Like if you went to the Cowboy Cookout in Disneyland Paris or something like that, you'd probably like this. This is what the turkey burger looks like. We pull that out. Ooh. I think turkey burger was a bit of a miss for me. It tasted like a meatloaf more than it was like an actual...
For me it tasted like fake meat.
Yeah, like an Impossible Burger type thing.
Yeah, but these days Impossible Burgers taste like actual meat. And they got a lot of flavour. So it just tasted like a wannabe, I don't know, it just didn't taste right.
So out of 5, I'm going to give that... It was edible, 2.
I'd give it a 2.
We just finished lunch at Royal Palace. I'm going to be honest, it was not my favourite meal of the trip because I think a lot of the food just felt... I don't know, it didn't have that fresh element that they normally do have. And I don't know if it's just because it's not a menu they cook very often or what, but yeah, it was what it was. We are now going to head to Disney movie trivia. Hopefully, these are movies that we've seen before.
Could this be the time we get one of the new special medals?
Turns out trivia is very popular with the Brits because every trivia we've been to is overfull. It's very busy. There's people standing up everywhere.
Question number 3. Fair. I'll tell you what's not fair. Spending your lifetime in giant storage shelf, watching every other toy be sold. The movie is... Exactly.
Yay! I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite disappointed in myself that we managed to get 6 wrong. But we got there.
The fact I got the Hunchback one wrong is outrageous.
The fact you got the Hunchback one wrong and the fact I got the Hercules one wrong is bad. Oh my god, that was tense.
That was very stressful.
I had something to prove.
Oh, you're recording?
Yeah. Listen.
Say goodbye. This is all let's go.
And I, the man that you are, the new Minnie Mouse Captain.
Hooray! Hooray!
Okay, I'm gonna just explain that we had 3 tiebreaker questions and it got very, very stressful. But we did manage to break it off. Gary had the winning answer. So if you hadn't thought it was Star Wars and Yoda, we wouldn't have won. I suppose we should take more advantage of the concierge lounge. We haven't really used it.
After you.
Thank you. This wasn't here earlier, was it?
I don't know.
They've got like a what do you call it?
Guest book.
Guest book.
With a quill.
Ooh, very fancy.
I'm French now.
You just do you and I'll do me.
Age 12.
Oh god, I'm 30 now. As part of the concierge experience, we've got a reserved appointment with the character. Oh, a character.
A character. It's the Say Cheese event, so they just lay on one character, but you don't know who it's going to be. Potluck.
And you get a special note from the team that says on your door to say, "Come now." So we're at Enchanted Garden. Hi, Minnie. Go on in, Gary.
How are you? It's Mickey, yeah. Has found a bit of magic.
Oh, and it's a song as well! Now we're starting the process of like tying up loose ends with like accounts and tipping and all that stuff. I've just come across this sheet. I can't show you the actual sheet apart from maybe like that much of it because it's got the cast member names on there. But they've started a thing where they drop it. This might just be concierge, where they've dropped a sheet off to say if you want to tip more, you can write in the amount and it will be charged to your stateroom rather than putting in cash. So that's quite handy.
That is a lot easier.
Because we normally have to like think about bringing cash.
Yeah, like just an extra thing to think about. So now they've just simplified the whole process.
That's quite good actually. But then you can tear off some paper slips to then put in the little envelopes they give you to make sure that you kind of you still get the personal touch of giving the tip if you wish to. Our lovely concierge team have just popped by to drop off a special, what is this?
A lithograph.
Lithograph, that's it. So it's special for Disney Cruise Night. I think I may have got this with Kieran.
Oh.
So congratulations, Gary. You've been upgraded.
So that's that, and then it comes with a little thing that says, like, thank you for joining the Disney Dream. And this is your Don Ducky Williams lithograph, a special edition thing just for concierge.
La la la, the song.
Very nice, thank you.
We've handed in the letter to the concierge team so they can process the charging the tip for concierge people. Filled in all the envelopes and everything like that, so we've just got to make sure we remember to give them to the people.
Give the tip things to the tip people.
Yes. So if you're just giving the base, you don't have to necessarily take the slips to them. Disney will just automatically charge it and send it to those crew members, but if you're obviously giving cash, you need to give it to them in person. Whilst I was chilling yesterday, Gary went to a drawing class. This is his Pluto. Now, you would think that you could mistake Gary for an artiste.
Well, what you need to do is you need to squint your eyes and blur them slightly, and then it's like one of those magic eye things from back in the day. Now, does it look like Pluto?
It might look like a cloud that looks like Pluto.
Or it might look like a circle with just bits coming off of it.
We have now got dinner at Paolo. It's actually an earlier meal, and I didn't realise we'd actually booked it for this time.
I'm here!
So we've actually booked it in for 6:30, which will give us some time to pack after dinner.
I thought you said it was raining.
It is raining. What's
Why are
that?
we going out into the rain?
Well, it's undercover on deck 11. You can walk around it. I love that ring.
I love a ring. So they say.
Tell me you're heading towards the UK without telling me you're heading towards the UK.
It does look bleak. Set the beak!
Set the beak! We are definitely coming back to this bar next time we come on a cruise. Spaghetti and meatball glass.
No time.
Hello.
Hi, ladies at the table.
Ah, lovely. Hi. Thank you so much.
Lovely.
We've just sat down. Now, when you're a Platinum Castaway Club member, you do get $45 per person in the stateroom to spend in Paolo. So you can either do the $45, which has actually now gone up, it's now $50, prefix menu, or you can just choose a la carte. And I think we're going to go a la carte because I would like the agnolotti pasta again. My life-changing pasta.
I'm taking pictures still. This is the Rosa Regale, which is a beautiful wine that I had on the Disney Fantasy in Remy. Was it Remy?
Yes.
And it was incredible. It is the sweetest thing known to man, but it's incredible. I would definitely have some, please. Might not look much, but it is incredible.
Enjoy.
Thank you so much. I'm very happy. Which is a very rare thing for someone with depression to say.
Gary's currently enjoying the mushroom amuse-bouche. Thoughts?
Very amusant. 5 stars.
Ooh.
I could eat a whole bowl of this.
Well, congratulations, you've just upgraded to 2.
I am doubly amused, Boosh.
If you've been watching for a while, you know that mushrooms aren't my thing. Bread selection.
It's like a dream, literally. Like, just breaking a foot. Oh, I can smell it. It's not even right near me. I can smell it.
It smells really good. As an appetizer to share, we've gone for the carrot and ginger arancini. This is vegan, which is quite nice, and we're going to give it a try just to see how it is.
Really, really nice.
Nice?
Doesn't taste of ginger at all.
You're not a big ginger fan, are you? So you're a bit worried about it.
I was worried it was going to be gingery. Oh. I've marked the taste. I like it.
So it's very different from a normal arancini because it's obviously vegan. there's no Parmesan cheese in there. This is what it's traditionally made with, which is great for Gary because obviously he's lactose. Back by popular demand, it's the agnolotti pasta, which Gary has never tried.
But I'm taking a picture of just in case it's amazing.
So I'm gonna film Gary's reaction.
What's
because
this little stuff in the middle?
That's a bit. That's a bit of the marzipan-y thingy.
Oh, marzipan. There's part of me that really wants to say it's horrible, but it's amazing. It's incredible. Like, it's so soft and just like.
It's the butter.
Yeah, it's buttery.
Buttery goodness is how to describe it.
Ooh.
Out of 5?
5-star plus. This is probably my favourite thing I've eaten on here.
I swear by this pasta. We've also had 2 viewers over the other side. They ordered it on our recommendation. They loved it too. Tastes like chicken, because it is. Tastes like chicken. And also the fried Yukon potatoes.
The Stonehenge of potatoes.
We've both gone for the gelato. We've both gone for the same flavours apart from the... You got for the
I've
mango
got the
mint.
mango mint and you got...
The caramel macadamia.
No, I got caramel macadamia.
Double chocolate.
Oh, no. Ooh.
You missed the initial reaction, but...
I recreated for you. That's exactly what it was.
It was like the limoncello thing they bring you at the end.
Because it's got a touch of Prosecco in it, and I'm not much of a drinker. it really did, like, whack me in the face. I was like, you know, have a go.
I'm alright, thanks. Stateroom, sweet stateroom. Oh, they haven't done the room yet.
Oh.
I think it's because we're meant to be in dinner right now.
Oh yeah, we messed with the system. The mouse ain't pleased.
The packing process has begun. Ta-da! Gary's already done.
I'm done.
I fell behind. So once this is all packed and away, we're turning in for the evening because we've got an early start tomorrow in leaving the ship. So we're going to turn in, but we are going to vlog tomorrow morning so you can actually see what the debarking process is like in Southampton if you're planning to do a UK cruise. Basically, all the things you need to know before the night before is that once our suitcases are all packed, we need to put on the luggage tags that they give you. We also need to fill in the survey. And this is very key in making sure that your crew members that have worked for you either get appreciated for the work or they can, you know of any issues whilst you've been on board. But it does make a big difference to the crew that work with you if you put a good rating. So we always like to do it for them because they've always been amazing. And then your suitcases have to go outside your stateroom by 10 PM, but not before 8 PM. And that way they get picked up by your stateroom host, they get taken down to the gangway and then taken off the ship whilst we're getting up in the morning. So we don't have to carry them, which we've never done before.
We've done it once, and that was the dream the very first time.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, the very first time. But that was a very long time ago, and we haven't done the breakfast or anything since, so it's going to be interesting to see what the disembarkation breakfast is.
We're in the UK, so there's no rush, because, you know, we don't actually want to leave before 9 AM, otherwise we end up in traffic, so...
And just get on the train for me, and it's...
That is the beauty of a UK cruise. In closing out the last day then, concierge on the Dream class.
Hello world! This is the word. Join me now as we review.
The word with Gary C. So we've done the Magic class of ship together. I've done the Wish class by myself, but you've probably seen that if you watch my vlogs.
And we've done the Dream concierge together.
Now that we've done this one. So, Magic, did you think it was...
I thought it was a lot of money, but it was worth it in terms of value, and it was really good, and it was really nice. Obviously the staff on both, the Dream and the Magic that I've done, have been incredible.
We had David, Susanna and Mila on this cruise, and they were outstanding. And I agree with you on the Magic. It was definitely worth it. The Wish, I think, was really worth it. The Wish, I think, levelled up.
Well, because you could see the sea, you could do the whole front of the ship thing.
Yeah. So I think that the only downside on this ship is that we haven't really used the concierge to the full advantage.
No.
We did use the going to the show early.
We did use the going to the show early and the character thing.
And the character thing, which was a nice perk. We didn't really have any issues, so we didn't really have to speak to the concierge team all that often. But the lounge, it is very closed
They're
in.
a victim of their own success.
Well, that's it. They did so well, we didn't have to talk to them,
That's
really. But the lounge is very closed in, so you can't see the sea from the lounge. We didn't spend much time in there because it felt very, like...
boxed in.
And the same with the outside deck. So, if it was me, on the Magic class, like the Magic and the Wonder, I would do it again. On the Wish, probably the Treasure, and the one that comes after that, I probably would. On the Dream and the Fantasy, I think for the price up, we didn't really use.
Yeah.
And the room layout is pretty much the same as a deluxe room with veranda. But it's been lovely.
It's been lovely. We've met
Really
so
lovely.
many viewers. Like...
amazing viewers.
Tons of people. And it's been so lovely. Everyone out there is just so warm and kind to us.
We've said to a few people, like, people have said, like, is it weird that, like, we know you but you don't know us? And I'm like, no, it's like you've got family, friends that...
But also it's a gift, because it means that we don't have to do the whole, like,
you don't
getting
have to
know
like,
people.
Yeah, it's just like, hi, remember that thing that happened 3 years ago? They're like, yeah, I do.
And we just have to ask them all the questions. So
I get to know you guys. So if you did see us on the cruise, thank you for saying hello.
Mwah.
We had the pleasure of having like proper conversations with a handful of you, and that was really lovely. Just to properly sit down and get to talk about DVC and cruises
all the things,
and
all the
people
different
on their
things.
honeymoons and that kind of stuff. So
everything in Disney World, from rides being changed to new hotels to everything. So we've had a really lovely time with you all.
Being with Disney fans on a Disney ship.
I think that's it, isn't it?
It's great.
It's basically like great minds alike. Just
we all have that
literally-
thing in common.
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyway, we're going to leave you this evening. We'll see you in the morning for Debarkation Day. Morning. Oh, it's not a good morning though, is it? We're getting off the ship.
Sad.
We are back in Southampton with that lovely... Oh, when it focuses. 1 second. There you go.
Look down there. All the stuff.
You know, this is exactly the same view we had before we left.
Oh, I was like, there's all things.
So today is Disembarkation Day, and basically that means we get thrown off. We're not allowed to stay, unfortunately. So we are invited to go to breakfast, either in the concierge lounge or at the restaurant that you had on the last night. So even though we were in Paolo last night, we were supposed to be at Animated Palette, so we're going there this morning.
You'll get to see it.
Yes, if you're going first seating, you go at like 7 AM, and if you're going second seating, you go at 8:15. So that's when we're going to be heading down. But we can't go anywhere without the dad sweep. Da 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 da. Check we haven't left anything. I was about to look at you and go, "What's this?"
What is it?
It's fine. It's just the hairdryer thing.
Oh, okay. Like, there ain't nothing in my drawers.
Because we put our suitcases out last night, you do need to make sure that you have something to carry, your bits and bobs with you. So things like your toiletries, your pyjamas and that kind of stuff. So I might recommend bringing a suitcase like this, so that on the day departing you don't have to worry about it. Otherwise you're going to end up with Gary and just have a plastic bag. Last night Gary went to the Sail Away.
See you real soon.
See you real soon party. I've been there before. It's a lot of people.
Chaos is the word you're looking for. Absolute chaos. But the footage I got was fairly decent, so here you go. You're doing it again. You're doing the thing where you cut away and do the thing. So I'm just gonna... The first part of it, the characters come out and everyone dives on them, and because this has been a very busy cruise and people have had to queue a long time for the characters, because I queued like an hour and 15 minutes for Hook, there's a few of them that people hadn't got to see yet, so they all dived on them and it was just people everywhere, lines everywhere. So yeah, that wasn't a great way to my last memory of the, the last night. But then the characters come up, they wave, they do a little song, and then the host is like, "We don't say goodbye on here. We say, well, you've seen in the clip." And yeah, see you real soon.
And this has been by far the busiest cruise I've ever been on with Disney, because there's 2 occupancy levels that they have for each ship. So the first number is if there was 2 adults in every single room. That's the capacity that's designed off. And then you have the plus kids capacity, which is, say for example you had 2 adults and 2 kids in every single room. I don't even think it's necessarily you could have that, because they have to be able to have that amount of food and that amount of facilities and that kind of stuff. But there's been over capacity because of the number of kids that have been on board. So it's been very close at times, just with lines and all sorts. So, but I mean, I would say, has it taken away from the experience? No, but at the same time, it kind of did in some, like an hour and 15 minutes for a line is quite a long time.
Always ready for a photo?
But not necessarily ready for Strictly Come Dancing yet.
Not yet.
This is a lovely view of the morning of departure. Get the sunrise. A nice little goodbye from the Disney Dream. When heading to breakfast, make sure you don't go early, because if you're going to second seating, for example, they're still probably clearing out first seating at the very first beginning of breakfast, so they won't let anybody else in. It's been a long line, girls.
So the tip is, Gary C sees it. So basically, don't get there for the 8:15. If your time is 8:15, get there for 8:30, because it went right the way back down the engine.
Watching your figure, Gary?
Oh yeah, just 1/2 of a vitamin tablet at a time. Little vitamins.
We both went for the ham and cheese omelette. They did ask if I wanted a side of sausage or anything. Gary's gone for a side of hash. The only thing to mention with the breakfast menu in the mornings is on the day of departure is that they are very restricted by what the items are. They're not necessarily going to be able to customise the omelette for what you want. And that's all she wrote. I tried to vlog getting off, but it was a bit hectic. But basically you just scan your card as you're getting off the ship, and then that's you done. And then we're going to head into the terminal, pick up our bags, and say goodbye to the Dream. Bye!
I never realised just how vibrantly yellow those lifeboats are.
Yeah.
Until I'm like, whoa. Baggage reclaim. I've got a lot of emotional baggage they can claim.
So in this section we just need to find the Chip and Dale tags.
Chicken down.
Pick up our bags and head on out.
Well, there's not many left, so loads of people must have already gone.
I can see our bags from here. Thank you for sailing with Disney Cruise Line. Have a safe journey home. So we called Penguin Parking. They did say there is a driver there right now, but he might be full. So we're stood right here, but it's likely we're going to wait for the next one in this area. Just dropping Gary off at the station. This is it.
This is it.
We had a lovely time.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Really, really lovely.
It's been a lovely cruise. And I'm sure you'll see Gary again very soon.
Very soon.
So thank you very much for watching this vlog series.
Thank you for bringing me along.
My pleasure. Thank you for coming. And we'll see you very soon. So don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Go and check out adamhatton.com if you want t-shirts and merch and all that stuff. So, alright. Bye!
Bye!